While still in the planning stage of Carriacou Carnival 2022, executive members of the Carriacou Carnival Committee says this year's activities will not have any competition, but will be more of a cultural event. The president of the committee, Princess John, explained that on Monday her team met with local artists to give them an insight on what is planned for next month and to get their response to the plans outlined.
We had a meeting with the artists and they turned out in the numbers because I think that the artists really missed the carnival. Everybody on island missed the carnival, including Grenada, all over the world, because kayak mass is so unique. And in our discussion, it was a very fruitful discussion. We discussed that there'll be no competition this year because, everybody's affected by COVID one way or another. So what we discussed and came up with is just to do a showcasing of the different aspects of the festival. So we're going to have the little groovy, the soca, the calypso, the little Shakespeare mass.
John said that due to COVID-19, all activities will be held virtually. She gave more details on some of the events planned.
We're looking forward to highlight more of the Shakespeare mass. We want to do the little old mass and all the different aspects of the carnival. As I said, it wouldn't be a wide scale. We wouldn't have a large band, 5 or 6 bands on the streets of Hillsborough, but what we'll be doing something very small, and it will be a virtual event, enclosed area. We're really looking at a limited persons being at the venue. That's why we're doing virtual, so everybody could stay home or where with a friend and look at the event. But we still have to finalize with the board. As you know, we're governed by the festival's board, and they're working closely with us to make sure that the event kicks off. And we trust that by end of week or next week, please God, we can finalize on definitely what we are doing for the 2022 festival.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell, during an interview with reporters on Wednesday, says although they have had discussions and plans for celebrating Carnival 2022 in Carriacou and Grenada, it will not be like the previous years, with COVID-19 still creating havoc.
And Carriacou Carnival, like Trinidad Carnival, it's just in February, I think. I can't remember the date. And therefore, I don't see how you can have the usual type of physical carnival celebrations in February. Now, the August celebration of the national activity might be different. Discussions have already started with stakeholders. And if the trend continues and we have less and less hospitalization and infection, if that trend continues, if it peaks and start going down, then we could look at a limited form of activity. But I doubt, without being able to project what will happen in August, that you will see the carnival celebration as it normally has been by August this year. Because
if materialized, this will be the first carnival to be held since 2019. For GBN News, I am Rena Pear Thomas reporting.